Yo, what is up, armies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I think this is the moment that you all been waiting for. Ever since my last video, in this video right here, you would know, um, I did kind of explain some things, that what I'm gonna be doing for this video and stuff like that. I kind of like spilled the tea. I kind of had a little teaser in my last video that I have done. But today will be the day that I'm gonna be telling you guys everything about him, everything that I know about him, and why do I love working with him in any capacity. He's not just like a friend or anything. Like he is something. He is something. He's like one of a kind person that I've never met in my life. Like before I tell you guys the whole her story, how it happened, stuff like that. I get to know him, the first day I met him, stuff like that, how I felt, what was my reaction like, and everything. I kind of I want to explain like some more things before I jump to that portal, so I can tell you guys the story of how I get to know him and everything, how I first met him and everything like that. And how did my mom introduce me to him? So this is kind of like a thing too. Um, so yeah, it's been, I would say we've been training a lot, and it was a lot of, we've been training a lot in my basketball videos that I've already done in 2025. You guys have already seen all of my training, in my past training videos I've done. He has been working his butt off for this, for me, and stuff like that, I know that he's also really flexible with stuff, so I can easily convince him to do this, and he's always flexible with stuff, and whatever I don't like to do or is too challenging for me, he will find easier stuff for me to do, and I think it would be like a great fit for me. And I know that whatever he says, I have to follow his commands because you know you need to challenge yourself to bigger things. But sometimes if it's too hard, I'll tell him, and then he will tell me what to actually think of doing in that right mindset. So, and what things that I was supposed to be doing when I'm training. So he's kind of a emotional support system of me. He's a bodyguard for the channel, and he's like family because at the end of the day, um, you guys know we already moved and stuff like that last year, so there was a huge big step to it too, and I didn't know he also lived here too, so it was kind of a yeah, it was I don't know how to say it. Like yeah, I didn't even know that he lives here, and yeah. So that's a kind of a thing too. I didn't even know everything. I didn't expect for him to live here, but then yeah. But at the end of the day, he's not just like Finn, like my best friend or anything like that. But um, I would say my trainer and I, we both have different kinds of relationship than what Finn and I or my girl have. It's a lot different because like in the end of the day, I want to know what's best for him, as well as I already know that he has been working everything. He's been working with all of his you know his co-star friends, at like practice gym and stuff like that. He always does. He always trains and stuff like that, and he went to like a lot of different um places to train and to everything, to mountains, to forests, to deserts, to anything like that. Basically a park or here, especially training me is super reliable for him because he lives close to me now. So it's really so I find the right time like 8:30, and he really like how do you say it? Like he's a really knowledgeable for me, and he can come and stuff like that. So it's a great timing, a great fit for that. Usually he's out somewhere, like stuff like that. He's sometimes being late. Um, Sometimes he's always out somewhere, but sometimes he ended up being late. But I know it's not his fault because he's there just for some reason, and I know that sometimes I might have to add some more time to my schedule or stuff like that. Because sometimes I do have to work as well and to film and stuff like that. So he knows where I'm coming from, and same as me too. I know where he's coming from, as well, and why he's always being late. But I know that he has some training stuff to do as well. I have some of my business stuff to work on as well too. So we both have two workplace that we always. No, I mean we both have two work. We both have two. We both have workplaces. We both have a workplace that we train on and to build it up like this. So at the end of the day, I know that he is super good at what he's doing. He's a really intense guy, really cool, brave, tough guy. He's super sick, fire. He's lit. He's he's a bodybuilder. He's super cool, funny guy. Um, I don't want to say that I am racist or anything or his accent or whatever. I'm cool with anything because already know like his accent, his race and stuff like that is what makes him unique and one of a kind. So that is why that he's amazing, and I sometimes I do like what I call it. I'm more of a yeah. I keep on teaching people like how to speak proper English, and I'm kind of like the teacher for it. So sometimes I do kind of like like rephrase, and I just tell him, and then it you know. So I'm kind of like that as well too. I'm not really that strict. I'm more of a flexible kind of guy. I'm not really into like any over powerful stuff. I'm more of a I mean, calm, really collected, and positive. I don't go. I don't go through that. So, speaking of that too, he's not just about that. But let me tell you guys the whole entire story and how I met him, how I feel comfortable with him, and everything like that. So, the first thing is, okay, so my mom brought this up to me. So my mom pretty much introduced him to me. And so he found a good guy for me to train. And he personalized in working with people with disabilities. And so my mom, pretty much said that, um, is also in, MMA, and Tai Chi, karate kind of thing, boxing, kickboxing, weightlifting, 3-time champion. So when I look at his profile and his description, I automatically fall in love with that. And so when I see him in person, I was kind of shy at first because I don't know how to really act out like how do I act like that? How do I you know be comfortable with him like that? When I first met him, I was a little shy at first, but then when I get to know him, he's amazing, chill person. He's really cool with anything. He's always comfortable with me being around, and and he's really cool. So yeah, this how what was my reaction would be like at that and stuff like that. So when I was like saying that, when I was like looking straight at him or the description that my mom sent to me, I was in shock, bro. I was literally like, oh my gosh, how can you find that? How can you find that guy like him and to work with me like this? This is like so insane. Something that I never expected to be, but now like he came in real in real time on the spot, and I put him on the channel, and he's really comfortable with it, and being on camera. He's not camera shy or anything, so that's good. So he can sometimes be coming to my shoot, stuff like that. So he's super cool, really calm, collected guy, and he's amazing. Sometimes he takes me out for a treat, before we train, because I know that like sometimes it can be a good idea. Sometimes if it's like good we have dinner, and then I have a little dessert, and then what I mean, we can train to burn calorie off. So I kind of get it where with that mindset would go and the layout. So I don't really mind on that, because I know that like I have to always rely on my mom and my dad for that. My mom, I always talk to my mom, because my mom's always cool with it, but sometimes he can be a little bit overprotective, because I know that my mom doesn't want me to get to doesn't want me to be to get my mom doesn't want me to get sick or a cold or anything like that, or too much sweet, and you know, it would be really bad for you. I get it, but the thing is, how this really works is, it's something different that most of you guys think. Because this training is different. This training is a whole different level based on that as well too. With me working with my channel, with me doing this is like something what makes my channel going up to the next level, bringing up that intense training. I feel like that would be the best opportunity for me to actually like work on it, to build it up, to work with my guy to just like go straight to business. Everything here is business. We're not any type of capacity where it is like, you know, we're not a soft kind of guy. We're not like, affiliate or anything. We're a successful business guy where I'm the boss man, and hey, whatever it is, I'm the big boss man. He's like a co bodyguard for me and my channel. So whatever it is, he's always an amazing, incredible guy. I love him so much. He's super dope and amazing guy I never met in my life. And this is something what I love doing, with him training me, I kind of feel like I'm back in karate again, because I know like he keep on saying like, we need to polish something up, something's up and stuff like that, and sometimes I do have short memory loss, when I jump back into karate, because I know in my past I have done karate. I've been training ever since I got my black belt. I took a couple classes, I took a couple months of class. I took a couple months of classes already when I was a black belt, so I know how to handle everything in the process. So whenever I'm doing training like this with him, sometimes I do a little bit of karate so I can jog some memories, and I can do that. So if you guys been wondering, in some of my videos on my training videos, you would know how I can handle two nunchucks really well. So that was kind of something that that I get used to do. I know I haven't really been doing nunchucks for quite a while, but once I get to feel that nunchucks, and once I get to feel it and the power it gets, then I can obviously like jump to my mind, and it would just click on that, and I just like, just keep on going, because I'm known as a nunchuck guy. My weapon of choice is the nunchucks. I always loved nunchucks in my childhood, so it's one of the things too that I love doing, and what he's like, when once he saw me doing nunchucks, two nunchucks, unbelievable, man. He kept on saying that, and yo, when he saw that, it's crazy, bro. Like he was saying it's unbelievable. It's so like intense, insane magic trick that I've done, and it's just super cool how he sees me in his you know yeah vision and stuff like that. So alright guys, I think that's it for today's video. I just want to like quickly explain anything about him and what I like about him, what I love about him. He's amazing, and what he do and his work with me. And I think that's pretty much it for now. But yeah guys, thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe, and please don't forget to post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.